let's just move to one of my favorite topic of our show. Okay, AEW. AEW. We didn't brought it up first as an opener because again, I want to give as much time as possible for this. The freaking musical, it was phenomenal. Unbelievable, unexpected. I was so impressed that MJF himself know how to harmonize, hit the right notes, stay on key. You know what I'm saying? Until the end, he got a little bit flat.
Either way, they still. And the thing, I feel like this show, using your standard of judging shows, it had a good. No, I think it was overall. It was a balanced show. If every show of AEW was like this, if they give you good matches, which we had with that, for example, like probably one of the top matches of the year, Pentagon against Rey Fenix. We had a comedy, something, you know, promos and or comedy. Then we had showcases for building stories for the future. I feel like overall it was like a balanced show, and I feel like if they ran shows like this, they could survive. Not survive, but like they could do a 52 episode show for the year, and they could have consistent ratings.
All right. So the thing with that, right? You saw it as balanced. To me, I felt like it was a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? It was just not my taste. And the reason why I say it was not my taste is because first of all, Warlord, I would not have him as my opener. Okay. First of all, if I'm competing with NXT, my opener would be something a little bit more flashy, and I would have had the Pentagon and Rey Fenix as my opener. And the reason why I would have that as my opener because I have four tag teams, solid tag team that's going to be the closer for the number one contendership. You know what I'm saying? So if you're ending with the big bang with that, right? I need a good opener like the Lucha Bros. Okay, the Lucha Bros would have been my number one pick to show as an opener. Personally, this is me.
I understand your point. I feel like
wait. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. Oh, give me. And then with that, it was Kenny Omega's match. Kenny Omega's match was less than what, 10 seconds?
Because maybe? What happened to they had to scratch the match. He was supposed to face George
Janela, and who is right now under quarantine, speed recovery. Hopefully everything turns out negative again on his testing. But again, even that, Kenny Omega is one of the top wrestler in the world. Okay, I think he's like what, top 3 maybe. He should have been in singles. Yep. He should have been able to work with Sonny in some shape or form. No. Okay, how is it possible? Okay, so tell me this.
For the way that happened, it's supposed to be for a reason.
No, okay, but again, you're telling me that it's the right move. To me, I feel like Sonny should have, and this is the same guy who had problem with Sonny outfit and certain. Yeah. This is me saying Sonny should have gotten a little bit more shine, And the reason why is because if Kenny is one of the best in the world, and then you had Cody Rhodes who had a match with Sonny and gave him at least 5 minutes of his time in the ring and let Sonny actually demonstrate what he got, Kenny could have worked even better.
But that says a lot about Kenny. That means Kenny's better than Cody. That means Cody, it's not AEW championship material at the moment. And the way that they're trying to build AEW.
It just means that they just did not care building up other people. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the one. At this moment, it's not supposed to be. This tournament is not supposed to be for building people. Kenny Omega.
This tournament is supposed to be it's supposed to.
No, it is.
Give us an insight of the future. What they're giving us is a recycling of what AEW tried to start up with. Come on, let's be honest. Who is the biggest chance to be in the finals?
It's gonna be Hangman and Kenny. One of those.
And when is the last? Okay, if we go back 1 year, if we go 1 year back, who were the two people fighting for the number one contendership to face Jericho for the belt? It's not new,
which is fine, but
it's not fine.
Yesterday, the Kenny Omega of what happened yesterday is not the Kenny Omega of last week. He was rebranded as the cleaner. He was rebranded. New theme song, new look.
It's the same one from Japan.
Yeah, but not the same one he was using last week. And he got the only thing he did was brought in. He got the girls from Damian Priest working for him now. But like he just you needed him to finish strong.
I think they were the Jaguar cheerleaders, to be honest.
Probably they are. But like he was the way that this match was supposed to happen. It was if he was facing Joey Janela, I feel like the match would have been a little different. But I feel because they had to scratch the match and just they basically had to.
That's weak sauce. That is I'm calling BS right now. That is BS all over the place.
I feel the way that it ended. Omega, great.
Kenny Omega has the capability to work with anybody, no matter the circumstance.
And
okay?
also,
Kenny was able to work with freaking oh my God, what's the short kid from the Jurassic Express?
Yeah, Marco Stunt.
He worked with Stunt.
But he's not the same. He wasn't the cleaner yet. He was Kenny Omega.
He was always the cleaner.
Yo, he was Kenny Omega, good guy.
When you were facing John Moxley on the Unsanctioned match last year?
Yeah, but that's not the same one he was facing Marco Stunt. That's not
What's
the same.
What's the difference between the last year cleaner and this year cleaner? A different product?
Yeah. Now he's using sanitizer.
Oh, so instead of Mr. Clean, he's using some other shit?
Yeah. It's not
Pine Sol? Is that what you're saying, Fabulosa? Get out of here, man.
It's not the same, man. It's not the same.
It's Kenny Omega. Again, if Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, other tag teams are able to work with Sonny for more than 2 minutes, Kenny could have at least,
and also think about
at least entertained us for 2 minutes.
Okay, if you given this match more time, let's say 5 minutes.
Yeah,
let's
5 minutes.
No, I'm not saying
that's all I'm asking for.
You know, he did the finisher. Sonny did his moves. You know, flexibility, do his things, whatever. Then one Wing Angel, boom, out. You will have to take time off from other matches.
One tell you which, yeah.
The only match I would say I would have taken would have been the Warlow. The Warlow match I would have taken time off.
No.
And what's the other one?
That was not it.
And the Britt Baker one. That's about it.
That's the one. That's the only one I would shorten because okay. So think about this. You lower down.
Well, didn't you say you want to build people? Britt Baker again.
Britt Baker's already known.
But she came back from injury. She's not,
and she doesn't seem like she lost her step. That's a whole different.
She looks a little different moving around.
Okay, no. Again, Britt Baker is perfectly fine. You put her around the 5-7 minute cap, cool. Mm-hmm. You put at least, again, I'm the same person who had problem. Okay, who admit publicly that I had something against Sonny. And I'm defending Sonny like he's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like he deserved more time on Dynamite than he usually get. Because he wasn't.
If Kenny finished the match, let's say he beat him in a minute, then either beat him up or left, then that's like a diss to Sonny. He gave him props at the end. He picked him up. He gave him props. Kind of respect. Boom. I'm out. He had to do this match in and out. I feel like the way that they put this together, I feel like this either you have to borrow time from another match, and I feel like because we've been saying that the women's division hasn't been given time or time to develop and stuff, so I feel like
currently it's necessary that they continue with this because there's no one like that's really selling it for that division. But again, you're saying about taking our time. Again, we both agree the Britt Baker one could have been shortened. Now going back to Kenny Omega, and hopefully we could just move on after this. And if he threw another point after, it's that look, Kenny Omega even with 2-5, he would have done the same freaking stunt. He would have been, oh my God, what happened? Are you hurt? Are you okay? Salute him, walk down. It would have been the same thing. He could have been a different cleaner, but at least given more of a push for Sonny. Because again, Sonny and Joni Janela, they run dark. Okay. Yeah. So what you're telling about dark? Dark is weak, but in their arena, they're strong. But once they get into Dynamite, they're weak. That is BS. That should not happen. If they was going to do something like that, Boom Boom Cabana, that dude, I would definitely shorten his match. No offense for him.
I would say yes. I would have said if they would have done that match shorter, yes. But I feel like the Warlow one should have been a little bit shorter too. There's a couple spots. I feel there was some spots. It was
versus Goliath format.
No, it was good, but there's some spots. I don't know if it's Warlow's him not working with him before, or there's some. There was some chemistry. Like it was.
We were on the tag team match between Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy versus MJF and Warlow. They worked before in the ring.
I feel like for me it was more story for Kenny to like make the point that he's because if you think about it, in the beginning they give him all his accolades. He used to be I think the mega champion for AAA.
Unnecessary.
Basically, they give him all the accolades. I feel like they're trying not rebrand him, but they're trying to make him look strong, like changing his like look, or from not good guy to bad guy, but it's just like I wanna everybody tell me my props. I want basically it's all about.
He already got
me
his prop.
No, but I'm saying now because he's an attack, he used to be an attack, and now it's like he's a single competitor. So now it's me.
He always had that. Okay, so this is another point I was trying to mention earlier, but I forgot, but it just came back to me. By him being Sonny right now, right? Mm-hmm. Now we all have an expectation that with Rey Fenix, he has to pull the same stunt just to prove a point.
And don't you think? I feel like the
with
level
Rey
of difficulty.
He's going to pull a 10-second move on Rey Fenix.
We could see. We have to wait until next week. I don't think it's going to be this quick, but I feel like the level of
they're doing my boy Sonny wrong, man.
I think the match is going to be longer than Sonny Kiss, but I think
which is wrong.
True, but that's just.
So you agree?
No, they should have given more time. But I think
you said true.
No, true. But I think the way that they did it, it's fit the story. Kenny Omega, for me, Kenny Omega did correctly. I don't know what's gonna happen next week because they face each other.
He did it correctly, really.
For me, they did. The way that's done, 1-2 out, because you gave other people the middle match, which was amazing. The Rey Fenix Pentagon, give them as much time as they can to build stories, and also you need a time to put in commercial stuff, so you didn't have to put commercials for the MJF Y2J situation. They didn't have any commercials in between, so you also have to plan for commercials in between, so that you needed the time for commercial free time for the dinner. I think I just, you know what, let the people comment below and let us know if did Omega winning in less than 15-20 seconds beating Sonny was the right way to build Kenny, or Sonny should have gotten more time to go against Kenny. Okay, let that people know.
I didn't like how you word that. Look, comment below if by Kenny beating Sonny was more of a sign of strength for Kenny Omega, or big disrespect on Sonny's side getting his shine on Dynamite. Because honestly, I feel like the man got disrespected in a sense. In a sense, he got disrespected because he only did was fill in the spot for his boy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just throwing an example out in the just.
Go ahead.
So when Cody got destroyed by Brody Lee, was that building Brody Lee or
2 minutes though?
Cody? I'm just saying he didn't touch Brody Lee at all.
Okay, but Brody Lee was being pushed as the exalted one from the get-go. Yeah. His streak was good until he faced John Moxley. Okay, then he built up again, and Cody was on fire too. He had 5-6 match straight, and then once he faced someone who was almost equal to his level, then he got buried within 2 minutes.
So you would have preferred Sonny Kiss to be beat up for 2 minutes, no offense, and lose?
Sonny didn't even had a chance to defend himself. That's the crazy part. Sonny was not even like if
the bell rings, you have to be ready. He wasn't ready, so 1, 2, 3.
He wasn't ready.
Ready.
First of all, we all know well that when Kenny Omega started his freaking match, right? Fine, he got the 10-second. Fine, I'm not trying to take away that from him, but I do want to recognize that usually he started with what? The lock-in. You know what I'm saying? He lock him in,
whatever. Yeah.
He already handshake. He did the bow at the beginning. Bell ring. They went in circle. Boom. He went straight for the V kicker and then for the one fallen angel. Yeah. Easy. That was the play-by-play. But he usually does. He lock in to show his strength, show how strong is his opponent. His opponent will have the opportunity to shine in the sense with maybe 1 or 2 of their mid move. You know what I'm saying? Being that Sonny is athletic, be able to do some flips and stuff, it would be nice to see him dodge certain moves just to make Sonny look like, oh, this is the dude that's running dark? I have to see more of him on dark. All what we saw was like Sonny just turn around, Kenny be the bully that he is, V-trigger, boom, that was it. And I was like, damn.
Well, all right, so I understand your point. You get my, let the people figure, determine who, whatever. But just throwing out that if this would have happened, Joe Janela wasn't like had COVID, and this happens to Joey Janela, will you have the same push, or just because Sonny lost the way he did? Because that's the same. What I'm saying, that's the same way. If it happened
to Joey Janela,
so what's the difference?
I think no. If it was Joey Janela, it would have still been longer.
No, but I'm saying, but like if Joey
because
Janela
your
lost,
argument was that because Joey Janela got COVID, they had to make it quick. If Joey Janela was if he would continue with the regular program, the match would have been a little bit
but I'm saying if what basically unplug, take out Sonny. What happened yesterday? Take out Sonny, put Joey Janela, and Joey Janela lost V Trigger, One Wing Angel, 1, 2, 3. Would you?
It would not happen that way.
No, but if it would have happened that way, would you think they would destroy? They didn't he disrespect Joey Janela, or just because Kenny Omega, it's so great he just beat Joey Janela? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think it would have been.
No, I know. I personally, I honestly think if it was Joey Janela against him, the match would have been longer.
Yes,
and but I feel like if just because
I'm trying to answer your question real quick. Hold on. So if he would have gotten with the V Trigger and then the one Fallen Angel, I would have the same reaction. Okay. I would have the same reaction, seeing like, hey, it's not fair, because again, I said it earlier too. Sonny and Janela they have a great streak in Dark. So you're trying to tell a story that Dark is a good show to watch. Them getting beaten that quick. Now you're making saying all the people in Dark are weak because one of the great fighters lost easily to Kenny Omega, which again, nothing to take away from Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is one of the top 3 best wrestler for 2020. Kenny Omega did excellent things throughout the year, and again, it's Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Still, that's not how you push a person.
No, that's
unless if you were paying them to be buried, because like if it was like one of the jobbers, I wouldn't care.
No, but that's the thing for me. This match, because on the episode from last week, we talked about the tournament, kind of how we would have done other people with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, how we did.
I feel like this match, for me, I think those could go back for last week. I was like, this match was gonna be. We knew Kenny was gonna win no matter what, and we knew there's some other ones we knew that, like the Hangman, that's gonna be probably the closest one because of story and everything. But I feel like this match wasn't to build people. This, for me, the way I was seeing this match is to make either not recreate Kenny, but I feel like to get Kenny a rebrand, like restart, because he's been a tag team. So I feel like the only way to take that stigma of him being a tag team or the good guy, or basic part being of the elite, now everybody's not turning heel, but everybody's reverting back to the elite version of themselves. Same thing, Young Bucks are kicking everybody to the face. So I feel like everybody's getting an image change. That's why Kenny did what he did. No disrespect to Sonny or Joey Janela, whomever, but I don't see nothing wrong how the match went. I'm glad that for me it was 1, 2, 3, boom, go. That's the way I see it. It would have been better to see a match, but I feel like giving them more time would have taken time from other people.
The only person that we would not mind losing time is the Heyman Adam Page match or the Britt Baker.
True.
Any of those two, we wouldn't mind. So again, it is what it is. It's in the past. Yeah. Let's move on. Talking about the elite, the way how the Young Buck won, ref really messed it up too, because Isaiah, both shoulders was rolled up by the time of the count of 3.
And I don't think that was supposed to be the finish. They weren't supposed to be finished that way.
As soon as it hit 2.5, his shoulders were up, and he still was like, "Yep, 3."
Yeah,
Young Bucks. That's the end. And I'm like,
I think they were supposed to finish with the Meltzer driver or the dive from both corners, but I think they were either running on time or something. But I think they just needed to get it finished.
And another thing that I didn't like too, it was the aftermath attack, going after for the leg. You know what I'm saying?
That makes no sense. So why, for me, it's just like, especially, wouldn't you want to make full gear like the best against the best? You're best, you're 100%, I'm at 100%, let's go. And it's just like, I know it's the heels and whatever, but it's just like, you're taking away from the moment of history. Because we've been waiting for this for years. They've been talking crap to each other forever. When they used to be New Japan, they used to be in, Ring of Honor, and then whatever other companies they used to be in the indies, and now they finally meet here, then you can't give us something that could be probably one of the best tag team matches ever. It's just
and we don't know if miraculously he will appear on Saturday with like a boot, whatever, and and they say, oh no, luckily it was a sprained ankle, da 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 da. Like, I don't know what they're gonna pull out of this, but it was just like that right there was not the best finish. That's why you said it was a balanced show. Me thinking about the ending, that last sequence, it was just like.
But I feel like how they put the show together, they had tournaments, so they basically from last week they told you what's gonna happen this week. They execute it, and they basically put in stories together for the pay-per-view, or kind of like building the promos and ideas and stuff. I think honestly, what not saved this show was, of course, the MJF. That's probably gonna be the best of the week. MJF and Y2J, and the Pentagon and Ray Phoenix. That match was amazing. Like, I was watching it side by side, and it's probably that match took my attention from NXT. I think NXT had like I was watching side by side, and I was like paying attention to that match, and I think NXT had like 3 or 4 segments, and I didn't care about that. That match was amazing.
Every moment of it was worth it. I felt like the tag team, going back to the tag team at the beginning of it, I felt like Dark Order with Silver,
they almost got
Butcher and the Blade, they were doing pretty well. Private Party was doing the thing. I felt like the chemistry within these
and the Bunny too. She was there.
Let's just put her aside. Let's not even.
But I like that they brought it from Dark over to here, and I like that how she's back.
You really gonna bring? First of all, there's no story. Okay, all we saw is Eddie Kingston showing up to a match that QT Marshall was doing with Pentagon, and was like, "Hey, look who I'm bringing back to the family." And then she just bounced into the ring, took off her mask, and be like, "I'm the Bunny again," where it had no sense whatsoever. It had like no reason how he convinced her, why he convinced her. But if you
go back, he mentioned to the Blade, you have to handle your business at home. You know what I'm saying?
Handle your house. That's what he told him. Handle your house. But yeah, Eddie is the one who kicked in the door and pulled the girl out. Like, what?
They probably needed extra help.
Again, I don't know why you brought this to the light, but thinking about it, it was just like unneeded. But again, the chemistry between the 4 teams throughout the match was really good until, like Luisito mentioned, the ending sequence, where I agree with you. I don't think that was the ending move. I felt like it should have been either the Blade being pinned or one of Dark Order being pinned, but I'm not sure what happened.
And they even do the Meltzer driver to finish. Normally they do a Meltzer driver to finish and nothing. But I will say, I like that they gave an opportunity for Reynolds, basically the Dark Order, to get some moment. They were like really close to like, and I was like, wow, they like, I know they've been used as jobbers, but they could really perform and be, they could potentially be contenders in the near future. And so I'm glad that we got to see more of them. We know what Butch and Blake could do, Young Bucks and Private Party, but I like that they weren't just like the people left behind. They have moveset, and they work well together, which was great.
All right, so I think it's fair to also mention, we definitely saw the promo of MJF and Kip against Best Friends, or the Good Friends, as Miro like to call them. I thought that was really good. As you mentioned, good promos for future events. The Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. I think Jon Moxley definitely did a good job this time with his promo. He's been good. I feel
like everybody who he has been feuding or promos against, they've gotten the best of him in promos. I feel like they've been pulling
Lance
him up.
Archer had the best over Jon Moxley. Are you serious?
Well, you had Jake the Snake talking, not Lance Archer.
You were burying the hell out of Lance Archer with his promo in the past.
But
you're telling
Jake the Snake was
right
the one
now
talking.
No, Lance was the one talking within the last 2 promos against Jon Moxley.
That feud should never happen.
You're telling him did better than Jon Moxley?
Moxley doesn't have. He's not the best talker. I feel like he's not.
Okay, are you saying he's not the best talker because the way how you articulate the word, how he deliver it?
I feel like
the tone.
Well, the way that when he first, all right. So when he first started.
Matter of fact, here's a really good question. What is a great talker for you? Don't bring up any name. Just like the criteria of a great talker.
Cadence of the promo, the content. If they use any metaphor or something, not dissing, but you basically have to highlight the person and break them down as well, and history between you and the person.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was doing the promos with Lance Archer, he didn't bring too much the story. There was like they didn't video packages, but like, he didn't bring the story up. Neither of them have good cadence either way when they deliver stuff, and it's just like there's no build up. I feel like with Eddie Kingston, I feel like he is elevating or helping or however you want to call it the Moxley feud and promos between the two, because they do have history, and I like how Eddie Kingston he's just a talker. Crazy how he is, but he's just a talker. So I like what the points that he's doing, and I think he had 2 segments. I think it was him doing a promo first, Moxley, and he got a rebuttal from Eddie Kingston. So I like how it's being handled, and he's elevating Moxley. I feel like Moxley with somebody else, I feel like, not I'm saying he needs assistance, but I know wrestling is basically a partnership or a dance between the two. So I like the partnership between him and Kingston, that they both are able to like elevate each other's game. And I like that. I would say Moxley, this promo was good because the way that the point that he got to it was precise, to the point, and touch on the history and the cadence. But other ones that he had before, it didn't fit that, for me, those criteria. And I didn't feel like the message was pointed across for me.
All right, cool. So Jon Moxley is one of the maybe top 5 promos that AEW have to offer, maybe even in the past against a few other people. Why? Because first of all, the tone that he presents when he does his promo is consistent. His tone does not change. It doesn't show any type of sympathy, any type of sorrow. He just be himself through and through. Consistency. You know what I'm saying? His format of style of talking have not changed for no reason whatsoever. He doesn't feel like he has to be like MJF, who have to use more articulate words and formatted to match with the person. Jon Moxley said, "This is me. This is who I am. This is how I'm going to do it," and that's a big reason why people enjoy the way how you talk. 3, the video promos that he's been doing for the past few like matches. Lance Archer, MJF, now with Kingston, have been rock solid. I mean, like, different scenography, background, different way of approach, but the message is still continuing. You know what I'm saying? He does use his metaphor. He does deliver the message to the point, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're not really, like, understanding or not really enjoying Jon Moxley now, don't miss out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the golden days is now with him.